している私がここにいるよ好きだって好きだって飛び込んだなら受け止めてくれますか舞い散るこの葉を見上げて思うシンフォニーラブ君へと奏でる思いが真っ白に咲くよ色づき始めた空未来を染めてく二人で見たい真っ白色シンフォニーラブイズピュアホワイトリメイクフォーフル HD そして真っ白色シンフォニーサナエディション同時発売決定コミックマーケット100にてメインビジュアル初公開
Happy birthday to you.
Hello, and welcome back to Tsukhime. And let's get started with today's read-through. Today's read-through, we're gonna start with our special image. We stop in the middle of the page scene, so this is gonna be fun times. All right, let me load. There you go. Oh yes, that BGM is playing. Slowly, she pulls them off. They fall silently to the floor, leaving Akiha's white skin exposed to my eyes.
Is this alright, Nisa?
Akiha averts her eyes and moves her hands out of the way. I can't say anything. White body. Her body is perfect. And completely unlike a man's body. What do you mean? Why are you thinking of a man's body right now, man? Just think of your Imoto's body. What the fuck, bro? The skin is white, yet bearing a faint tinge of red, as though she is still embarrassed by her nudity. Everywhere I look, I see curves, not just her waist. Even her legs are slick and well-toned. It blows my mind. Oh yeah, she's supposedly also athletic. Oh yeah.
Nisan, please, stop staring at me like that.
As if I would ever heed that request. Like Akiha said, her breasts are small, but they are really well suited to the rest of her. Her body is as well proportioned as a doll's. She's perfect in every way. She doesn't need bigger breasts. My heart pounds in my chest. I'm sure Akiha's heart is beating loudly too, but my heartbeat would drown hers with ease. My throat loosens up to let out a low sigh. White skin, her hair draping down her slender neck. Even though it has a faint hint of red, the beauty of her body is unparalleled. Her sculpted brows quiver with embarrassment, and her eyes clench shut just a bit tighter. Her blushed face, her closed lips, her flat stomach, her tempting belly button. But more than anything, is what waits for me between Akiha's legs that truly drives me wild. Akiha, you really are beautiful. I can't express it with words, but her naked body is so beautiful that I want to yank her into my arms and crush her against me until neither of us can breathe. Akiha blushes and puts a hand over her mouth. It's a different kind of blush than the ones before. What is it, Akiha? Instead of answering, Akiha simply stares. I follow her gaze, and Akiha is staring at my naked body. Not just me, but she is looking at my manhood, which has grown hard from looking at her perfect body. Oh, I feel uncomfortable. It's not that I'm embarrassed, but it's really awkward to have her see me this hard already. Akiha slowly comes closer, never taking her eyes off my hardness. My towering rod is grotesque and menacing compared to the beauty of her body. Well, Akiha, this is,
I know. I was just a bit surprised, since this is the first time I ever seen a man's, you know.
Akiha stares at me in utter fascination.
When I think that this is Nissan's, it makes me think it's kind of cute. What am I saying?
Akiha mumbles as if talking to herself, and the sound of her voice erodes my restraint. Akiha!
Yeah.
I grab her by the arms and pull her up against me. Finally, skin to skin, we share a breathless embrace. My manhood is touching Akiha's stomach. Arm to arm, chest to chest. My groin and Akiha's stomach touch. Akiha's body moves. My shaft reacts to Akiha's body heat, growing harder still. Akiha! I hold her even tighter. The sensation of my rod pressing against her stomach makes me feel hazy and drugged.
Nissan, your body's so hot.
We're only holding each other, but Akiha is already breathing hard. Just as I'm getting excited from this position, Akiha also seems to be turned on by feeling my hardness against her stomach. Akiha, I'm going to make love to you now. Akiha nods.
Oh, but Nissan, this is my first time, so...
Embarrassed, she mumbles. She says she doesn't know what to do. It's my first time too. Don't worry. I'll back off if it hurts too much. So, let me leave for now. Akiha mumbles an agreement. I can feel her body getting hotter. We sit on the futon, still holding each other, and I slowly begin exploring her body. I move behind her and gently bite her ear. Putting it between my lips, I carefully saw my teeth back and forth, a kind of foreplay before the foreplay. And just with that, Akiha's voice stops in her throat. Akiha! It's the usual sound effects, so I'm gonna skip that line. My voice doesn't reach her. I mean, I just bit her ear. Is that her weak point? Akiha, are your ears that sensitive?
No, it's not that, but
Akiha's body jerks as I nibble her earlobe. It's a bit strange. I'm being as gentle as I can, but Akiha seems to be reacting like I'm treating her roughly. Is she this tense because it's her first time? Akiha, relax. If you're like this when I'm barely touching you, I don't know you'll be able to take it when we actually do it.
No, don't worry. Just do what you want, Nissan.
Akiha leans back against me, still breathing hard. Her back arches violently. All I did was put my hands on her breast, but she's so tightly wound, she's nearly breaking her spine. Wound. I think it's wound. Anyway. Wow. They really are small. Bro, what the fuck? But they're soft and firm. See? If I do this, my fingers get pushed right back. Applying some pressure with the tips of my fingers, I squeeze her small breasts. Sound effect. Akiha cries out. Her skin molds around my fingers. Her breasts are incredibly firm.
Nissan, please, don't be too rough.
Akiha's voice is starting to heat up. Her body has been hot for some time. Your breasts are really cute. They're so cute. I think I had to play with them some more. Leaning over her shoulder, I slowly run my tongue against her breast. Okay, sound effect. Akiha grasps my hands.
Nissan, why do you like my breast so much?
Akiha's body shudders. I'm only licking one of her breasts, but sweat is pouring off of her as if she was on fire. It's really hot in here. I'm not very hot myself, but it definitely feels warm in here. Probably because Akiha is generating enough heat for the both of us.
Nissan, please, don't touch me like that. They're so small. They're more like a little girl's.
What? So loving Akiha is like a 2-in-1. Like you get an emoto, you also become a lollygirl. What the fuck? Anyway, Akiha breathes hard and tries to stop me from touching her breast. Of course, I had no intention of stopping. I squeeze her right breast, which easily fits into the palm of my hand. Sound effect. She arches her back. Of course, this makes her breasts stick out more, letting me squeeze it even harder. Sound effect. Instead of being soft and spongy, Akiha's breasts have a nice, taut firmness to them. Like Akiha said, they're more like the breasts of a little girl than a woman, making them almost painfully cute. See, Akiha? Even though they're small, you still like it when I touch them. Your nipples are as hard as rocks. What the hell? To illustrate my point, I capture her nipples against my fingers. Okay, sound effect. Akiha's face turns bright red, and her entire body shakes. Embarrassment and pleasure fight for dominance in her slender body. Squeeze. I continue to squeeze her hard nipples. Sound effect. Nibble. Before she can stop me, I wrap my teeth around her right nipple and bite down. Sound effect. Akiha falls onto me, but I continue to bite, driving her crazy. Sound effect. I pinch her hard nipples over and over.
Nissan, please stop.
Instead of stopping, I bite a little harder. Her red hair flies from side to side. Her body's so hot, it's almost volcanic. I pull away for a moment to survey my work. What do you mean survey my work? The futon under us is already soaking wet. Alright, sound effects. I'm just touching her, but she acts like I'm already inside of her. Is it good?
Huh?
Akiha is breathing so hard, I can barely understand her. I can't be sure, but maybe... I see. If it doesn't feel good when I touch your breasts, I'll try another place.
Huh? Did you say something, Nisan?
I did. I told you I was going to do this. Turning her over, I licked Akiha's back. Then... Oh, okay, okay, sound effect. Akiha arches away as if my tongue is burning her.
Nisan, what are you doing?
All I did was lick your back. You don't like it?
No, it tickles. And I'm scared.
I let my arms fall through my sides. I'm completely speechless. No wonder she screams so loud when I touch her ear. I guess Akiha is more sensitive. Much more sensitive than a normal person. Akiha, tell me the truth. Do you feel good? Akiha's face turns bright red. I don't even have to wait for her answer. Man, I didn't know you were this sensitive. Are you this sensitive all the time?
I don't know. But I guess it's different right now. When I think of you touching me, my heart starts pounding really hard, and my body gets all hot.
Yeah, man. That's so hot. I want to shove her down in the futon and finish what I started. But Akiha was just injured. I can't push her past her limits. Akiha, do you want to quit for today?
What? Nisan?
Akiha looks surprised.
You don't want to be with me, Nisan?
No. How can you even say that? I really want to, right now. But you're so sensitive. I don't know what will happen if I keep going. Plus, you said this is your first time. I feel like it could break you if I keep going. My explanation is cut off because Akiha's mouth has closed over mine.
Nisan,
Akiha.
you told me it would be alright, so please don't stop.
Akiha, but I...
Onegai. If you think you'll break me, then break me. I'll endure any pain you give me.
Akiha stares directly into my eyes. Her unwavering gaze forces me to make up my mind. You sure it's alright? I don't think I can quit once I start. I want you too much.
I don't care. I want you to, Nisan.
Akiha's eyes are watery as she waits for me to make the next move. Akiha! If she really wants this, there's no way I can hold myself back. I lunge forward. Akiha lets out a sharp cry and falls back on the futon. Her heated body, her heated sweating body, bends blatantly around my fingers. I don't know how to pronounce that word. You're already wet you're already wet enough down here. I guess I don't have to do anything else to get you ready.
Nisan, how are you? Say such embarrassing things.
Akiha blushes. Akiha hasn't seemed to have figured out the reason I say those things is because I want to see her reaction. I better check to make sure. Akiha, spread your legs. I can't see you like this. I grab her tightly closed legs.
Hey, Nisan, Yeah.
No more waiting. Let me see you right now.
Yeah.
I grab her ankles and pull her legs roughly apart.
No, please don't look.
Akiha tries to struggle, but I hold her firmly. I put my face down close to her delicate pink folds and take a deep, satisfying whip. Man, I wish I know that feeling. I mean, for Akiha. Anyway.
What are you doing, Isan?
I'm smelling you. You don't like it.
Of course I don't like it. Besides, you don't have to, because all you have to do is take your and mine and...
She's babbling. I guess Akiha only knows the basics of sex. That's true, but you have to do other things first or it'll hurt. Yeah, you have to get a woman wet first, by the way. Although if she's this wet already, I don't think I had to worry about it. For example, you had to let her get used to being touched. Like this. I part her delicate lips and slowly extend my tongue. Oh yeah, that's a good action there. This is sound effect. Obviously, that's a very intense feeling for her. Akiha's body nearly shoots out of the futon. Amazing. You're just as wet inside.
Isan, no, it's dirty.
No, it's not dirty at all. It's warm and delicious. Pero I lap up the juices slowly oozing out of her. Sound effect. I up the ante by pushing my tongue inside. Obviously, sound effect. Unlike a hard penis, tongues aren't that strong. I can't really feel her this way, so I just move her around, exploring everything within my reach. Sound effect.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I have to read this one.
Stop, Nisan. No, stop.
Akiha's body arches back. Every time she bucks, her red hair dances on her shoulders. It is possibly the most erotic sight I've ever seen. The wispy hair by my mouth is much thinner than the hair on her head. Below that small patch of a fuzz, I spy a small swelling of flesh. It's a red tip looking as if it simply aches to be touched. Obligingly, I give it a soft lick. At this point, it's like the head of a man's penis, far more sensitive than any other part. Akiha's legs tense. Sound effect. Her body shakes. With one touch of my tongue, Akiha's beautiful body dances.
Nisan.
Akiha must be feeling too good to think. She can't seem to focus on me. And there's no point in putting it off any longer. Besides, I can't hold on anymore. Akiha, I'm putting it in. I lower my hips, leading my head to her waiting entrance. Sound effect, I haven't even put it in yet. I just touch her with the tip and her body's trembling. I don't know what will happen if I put it in. But I want her so bad, I don't think I can stop. As gently as I could, I slowly push myself inside. Sound effect. Akiha shudders violently. Her breathing grows more and more labored as I ease myself further inside. Sound effect. She clutches the sheets, walling up huge fistfuls of fabric, and her teeth grind as she fights the pain. Akiha, does it hurt?
Yes, but I can't it.
Her answer comes in pieces. I find my own voice leaving as well. She's so tight. She better be. Just as Akiha is hurting from me pushing into her, I'm hurting from how tight she is inside. It's wet. Yes, and very wet, but it's so tight that it's hard to move. It's like her inner walls are trying to push me out. That feeling. Her soft tunnel is snug against my shaft, squeezing me like a fist and almost making me pass out. I was trying to make Akiha comfortable and relaxed until now, and I wasn't that excited yet, but now that I'm partway in, I'm about to explode. Shit! No, not yet! I can't finish so soon! I clench my ass and try to push the rest of the way in. Sound effect. Okay, there's some lines, but I don't want to read this. Akiha arches back. My shaft must feel like it's tearing her apart. I'm trying to go as slowly as I can, but it still seems really painful for her. Akiha's movements become rough and erratic as the pain assails her. Sound effect. I push further in, reaching Akiha's unexplored depths, as if I had always been meant to. Sound effects. Akiha's voice is more like a scream now, but as her pain increases, so does my pleasure. That's how good it feels inside her. I sink my hot shaft slowly into her resisting hole. Sound effect. This is just the beginning, Akiha. She's not the only one feeling hot. It's so hot inside her passage that it feels like I'm going to melt into her. Akiha, I'm going in. I push in a bit more, and I feel something that I can push through. Sound effect. Akiha's walls keep squeezing me. Akiha grits her teeth in preparation for the pain to come. Akiha, are you sure about this?
Yes. It has to be you, Nii-san.
I don't need to hear anything else. Trying to make the pain as brief as possible, I surge forward. Her body jerks. Akiha's ass grinds back against the futon in a futile attempt to escape the pain. Sound effects. I feel something slimy run down my thigh. The liquid flowing from Akiha now has a faint red tinge mixed with it. But I keep moving. I push in. Sound effects. Akiha's stomach bulges a bit. Proof that I am now deep inside of her. Sound effects. I move my hips back and forth, loving every noise our joint bodies make. Sound effects. I can't hear Akiha. She must still be in pain. It has to be more pain than pleasure for her right now. Sound effects. But it's the exact opposite for me. The more it hurts for Akiha, the tighter her passage grips me. This is no way. No way I can stop myself now.
Nii-san.
I move.
Stop. Nii-san. It hurts.
I keep moving. It's so soft inside her. So warm and tight, and I feel like I could explode at any moment. Sound effects. I hear Akiha. And finally I realize something. She has tears in her eyes. But I still can't stop. I thrust in harder. Then... sound effects, but I think she's close. Akiha's back arches like a bow. She squeezes so tight I could hardly move. I've reached my limit. As Akiha falls back on the futon, I know that I can't contain myself for even one more second. I quickly pull out of her spazzing walls. Splash. My seed splashes out. Instead of going inside of her, it sprays all over Akiha's gorgeous body. What a fucking coward. What a coward, man. Anyway. Akiha panting sound effects. Anyway, Akiha's arching spine finally relaxes. She slumps weakly on the futon. Her red hair spreads all over the tatami, looking like a fatally wounded but achingly beautiful animal. So she's panting. Though not as bad as Akiha, I still had trouble getting my breath to calm. Akiha lies still on the futon, still flushed, and with tears still glittering in her eyes. I hope it's only for the pain of losing her virginity. The tears are still there.
Nii-san, you dare at the outside.
Bro, yeah. Aki has the right to complain. What a coward. Anyway, Akiha's voice and expression are dreamlike and hazy. Her body's covered in my essence. Akiha does not seem to care, making no move to clean herself as she lies still in the futon. Akiha, does it still hurt?
Yeah. Oh, but I'm alright now.
I see. Sorry. I told you I was going to be gentle, but you were just too cute. I just did it all for myself.
No, it's alright. It did hurt, but I was more happy. Now, even if I had to die, I had no regrets.
What are you saying? I told you I don't care which Akiha you are. I don't care if your hair stays red. If you want blood, I'll give you all you want. I want to be with you when you're in pain. Besides, I haven't had enough of you. I want to be with you more. So don't say things like that. Aren't we going to be together from now on?
Nisa,
Akiha doesn't say anything. For a while, only our body heat passes between us. Until...
Nii-san, can you do your kawaii no imoto just one favor?
Akiha speaks brightly. Yeah, okay. I'll do anything I can.
Arigato. Then, please, promise me this. If I ever turn into something else, please, kill me with your own hands.
Just like that. She says it like it's nothing. Ugh. I can't speak. I don't see why she has to bring that up right now. What do you mean? Do you think I'll make that kind of promise?
Yes, because you're the most important person in my life. It's natural to have the one you love most next to you when you die, isn't it? Or, are you planning to skip out on my funeral to Nii-san?
What? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It's no different. Nii-san, my body might not go back. But that's not a big problem. What I'm afraid of is that I'll go and see Rashiki. Otosan became mentally ill at the age of 40. So if I live on, and I might become that too.
That wouldn't happen. And even if it does, it's a long time from now. Besides, if it does happen, I'll...
Thank you. But anyone with the tonal blood in their veins will die when it happens. When the tonal blood grows through straw, you kill yourself. That's how it's been all along. If you completely change, you can't go back unless you die. Everyone who has changed has gone insane. I wouldn't even know myself and not cause pain or anything. I'll leave my eyes on. What's scary about it is that you can't even kill yourself when you get like that. Takara, Nii-san, I had to ask the person I love the most. Because I trust you more than anyone. Because I only have you. I can only let you take care of me. I don't want to cause suffering to someone I don't know while I'm out of my mind. If I did that, the old Toyo Akiha would completely be destroyed.
Okay, that's...
So kill me. When I completely change, if you still love me, kill me. For my sake and no one else's. Before I do Sunday undergrad, so that I can stay myself even then. Well, I am still... I beg. Well, I am still just your Imota.
I'm sorry, my brain just died for some reason there. I gripped my teeth. This is why she was crying. Not because she's happy about us being together right now, but because one day she knows that one day in the future, this happiness is going to be nothing but a memory. That's why she's crying. Ew. I feel anger welling up inside me. How could she say things like that so easily? You idiot! Anger at the tonal blood for forcing such a fate on her. Why do you have to? Anger at myself for not promising her, even if it turned out to be a lie. I kiss her hard. Our third kiss is not one of love. It's a wild kiss to quiet her down. Akiha! Unlike the previous kiss, it is deep and passionate. Akiha is a bit hesitant at first, but finally extends her tongue, letting it brush against mine. Our tongues dance as our saliva mixes and flows together. The feeling of her snake-like tongue makes rational thought impossible. It feels like our tongues are melting into each other. Multi-blood. But being with her feels so good that it even seems like my tongue is in my way. My skin, my mind, even the fact that I'm human gets on my nerves.
Nii-san.
It must be the same for her, as she swallows my saliva and replaces it with her own. Go. Instead of melting into each other, we settle for exchanging saliva. Akiha sucks wildly on my lips. Sound effect, I breathe hard. Like Akiha's before, my head goes blank. Really? I'm furious about what she said. Sound effect, I let her mouth go. She takes a deep breath.
Nii-san? What is it? You were just talking.
I don't want to talk anymore. I'm too mad right now. I lift her body off the futon.
Nii-san? What are you mad about?
A lot of things, like your pessimistic attitude, not being able to laugh it off, everything. But what really pisses me off is that you were thinking about dying when I was trying so hard to please you.
What?
It wasn't that good for you after all, huh? I'm so mad I'm going to make you feel good. With that, I bury my face between her breasts. I didn't know she really liked it the last time. But I still put my mouth there and suck. Akiha jerks back.
Nii-san, I did feel good when... Oh.
I rub around her waist. She averts her eyes from just that.
Nii-san, are we so going to war?
We are. I bet your body's used to it. You'll feel much better this time. I'm going to do it until you can't think about anything else.
What do you mean? By that, Nii-san?
Yeah, I'm mad. So I'm not going to be gentle like last time.
No, I mean, is it really going to feel better this time?
She blushes in spite of what she's asking. Didn't it hurt last time? I thought you didn't want to do it again because it hurt you so much.
Well, it did hurt, but it also felt good. I thought sex was supposed to be like that, but...
Am I wrong? Her eyes ask. She's so cute, it makes me smile.
It only hurts in the beginning, then it just feels good. So if I do this...
I raise one of her legs and put my hands on her hips. Then I pull her hips down on my lap. Akiha, I love you. I tell her. So I'll do anything you want me to. But lay out the crap you were talking about earlier. I want to be with you as long as I live. Come on. I'll make it feel so good you won't even think of something like that again.
Nii-san.
In this position, it's easy for me to put it into her. There's no reason for me to go easy on her now. Holding her tightly against my lap, I push further up inside of her. Sound effect? Akiha arches back wildly. I don't put it in slowly like earlier. I just push it in as hard as I can.
Nii-san, it hurts.
Akiha puts her arms around my shoulders. I ignore her complaints and pull out, but only far enough to ram myself back in. Jerking motion. My shaft pushes easily into her wet tunnel. Sound effect? This position reaches deeper into her, making her shake all over.
Nii-san, you lied.
Akiha is panting so hard, I can barely understand her.
You said it wouldn't hurt anymore.
She sounded a little upset, but she's hotter inside than ever before. Her juices are practically pouring onto the futon. I'm lying? So you're telling me it doesn't feel better than last time? Sound effect? I push up again, as hard as I can. Sound effect? Her arms tighten around my shoulders. Once I'm all the way inside, I stop moving so that she's not entirely out of it. She's breathing hard just from having me inside her.
Nii-san, this position.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing, isn't it? What do you think people would say if they saw you in a position like this? Akiha's face turns bright red.
Nii-san, you know I don't like it. Please tie me down.
Akiha tries to pull away, but I have no intention of letting her go. Akiha, I'm going to do it just like this. Hold on to me if you don't want to fall over. I grab her waist. With one hand, I raise her legs even higher. Her body arches back, but that only makes it easier for me to move. Sound effect? In this position, Akiha might be feeling good just from me putting it in. Akiha! That's the signal. I pull out and quickly push back in.
Nii-san, please, stop.
Akiha cries louder, but not loud enough to make me stop. Making a lot of noise, I keep trusting. Sound effect? Akiha tightens around me.
Nii-san,
As I push up. Okay, I'm just gonna say this as sound effect. There's some words, but like I might as well just say it as sound effects. I feel her heat. I can hear the wet sounds rising between us. Akiha's fluids leak out.
it hurts, but
Squeeze. Akiha's arms inside clutch me. Sound effect? I push as far into her as I possibly can. Akiha's body jerks with every thrust.
Nii-san, it's so good.
From anger or joy, I'm not sure which, Akiha starts to cry.
It's really different.
Akiha holds me tighter, moaning raggedly as I continue to move. Sound effect? Like Akiha, I can't keep myself from groaning with pleasure. The chorus is different this time. I'm going as hard as I can, and she's different inside too. Akiha, I'm going to go harder. As I keep pushing in and out of her, I look for ways to make it better. It's already tight inside of her. Her walls suck and pull as my shaft goes in and out of her, seemingly trying to keep me inside.
Nii-san,
Every stroke feels better than the last. Her body's so hot, my mind shorts out just from touching it. I'll wonder if it's good for her as it is for me. Unconsciously, I caress her perfect ass. As my fingers roam over her firm skin, I tentatively ease her cheeks apart. Yeah. Akiha jumps, not backward, but straight up.
Nii-san, not there.
Slowly, I push my middle finger into her tight anus. Man's going all in. Sound effect. Everything tightens up. Her clenching muscles feel as if they're trying to break my finger.
Yeah, Nii-san, please, yamete.
In spite of her words, Akiha's body is writhing with delight. Sound effect. Maybe it's because she's so wet, but her pain is entirely gone, leaving only pleasure behind. Sound effect. I keep moving my hips, on and in and out, as if this moment could keep going forever. Sound effect. Akiha's body shudders. Her arms wrap around me. Sound effect. Her hair tickles me everywhere it touches. Unable to resist, I bite down on one of her cute little nipples.
Nii-san.
The continual stimulation of my driving shaft, coupled with my attack on her nipple, seems to be too much for Akiha to take. With a weak moan, she lets go and collapses onto the futon. I lay on top of her, following her down. So instead of having to push up, we return to the most basic positions. Not gonna lie, I'm getting so tired now. I'm gonna pause after the whole 8 scenes, man. Anyway, let me continue. Akiha, I brace myself over her and keep on moving. She isn't the only one out of control. I'm so driven by pleasure that I can't think of anything but coming. Sound effect. Akiha gets a little respite from my frantic thrusting. Her eyes and lips are sticky with tears and saliva.
Nii-san, no.
Her arms wrap around my back. Honestly, I'm at my limit. Akiha, I'm going to. Sound effect. Akiha doesn't hear me. Her mind is on the constant, unyielding pleasure I'm giving her. Sound effect. Sound effect. Push. I put all my power into one final stroke. Sound effect. Akiha's body arches back. Feel it. I'm about to explode. My hot sperm is about to erupt, sending everything I am shooting into Akiha. Sound effect. I tried to pull out like I did earlier. Then.
Nii-san.
Akiha grabs hold of me.
Please, stay like this.
Akiha! Her arms wrap tight around my back. I can't refuse. I'm gonna come, Akiha!
Yes, beside me.
I pass the pinnacle. With an animalistic growl. Sound effects. I come. Akiha shivers with each jet of sperm I shoot deep inside of her. Unconsciously, her arms tighten their hold on me. Jesus Christ, Shiki. What a coward, man. That too. It needed Akiha's. Anyway, how many more lines? I wanna pause my throat, my fucking throat, man. Sound effect. Completely spent, I practically fall on top of her. So the peck where they're panting. I can hear her panting in time with mine. Akiha. I hold her. We're both shuddering and coated with a film of sweat, but I don't care. Was it good this time? Akiha can only nod. With that, I really am drained. I fall onto the futon and close my eyes. It might be because I was moving non-stop since yesterday. I am really sleepy.
Ni-
I don't think it's about you being moving nonstop since yesterday, man. It's totally normal. Anyway, I hear Akiha's voice, but I don't have the energy to reply.
Are you going to sleep? There, Nissan.
I told you I don't have the energy to reply. Can't you just let me sleep, Akiha? Man, I sort of had some flashbacks. They just didn't want me to go to sleep. They get angry if I fall asleep. Anyway. Well, yeah, but can I sleep with you? Oh, wait, I'm a little confused. No, this is Akiha's line. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but you
I don't mind, but don't you want to wash up? I would think you'll want to take a shower or something.
you want me to go wash myself? Alright, I'll go. Wait here. This bathroom still works.
Akiha's body moves away from mine, and I fall into deep sleep. I think we're fine now. I think we're fine. I'll be right back. I Jesus, all I did was voice act, and I feel spent as if I did it myself. What the fuck? I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. It's a good thing I'm back. Jesus, I almost fell asleep because the warm blanket feels like being under a kotatsu. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more hour and I'm gonna call it in for today. Oh, okay, this is Aka's line.
Nissan, please, don't forget about our promise.
I can hear her voice.
There are worse things than that. So, please, keep our promise.
I can hear her voice even though I'm asleep.
I'm sorry, I had to say this. But sometimes, death is the only salvation.
This must be a dream.
I do not want to trust anyone else. So please, don't forget. No matter what happens.
What a bad dream. I'll never be able to forget it. If I could, I wish I could forget it. Oh, wait. I was loading up the walkthrough. Just in case. Anyway.
Nissan, wake up! Nissan!
I hear Akiha's voice.
Nissan! You had to wake up. You can't be sleeping when the sun's about to set.
Weird. I can hear Akiha's voice.
Oh, that's enough. How can you sleep so like that when I want you to wake up?
Someone squeezes me. Instantly, I'm awake. Ita! I wake to a sharp pain in my arm. Then, oh, Ohio Akiha. Wait, I forgot the. Let me. There you go. My bad. Ohio Akiha. Aki looks mad, and I can tell she has something to say. From the shape of the red mark on my arm, the pain I felt was her pinching me. Akiha, it really hurts! What did you do?
Betsy. You wouldn't wake up, so I gave you a little pinch.
You didn't have to do that. I would have woken up if you had just said so. Said to. Akiha's staring at me in disbelief.
Really, Hisui was right. You don't remember anything when someone tries to wake you up.
What? And did you try to wake me up just now, Akiha?
Yeah, I called you up a few times, and you don't even remember, do you?
Yeah. Go man. But I don't remember.
I understand. Next time, I'll get right to hitting you. If you don't want that to happen, try to wake up on time.
I guess I left her alone too. I had left her alone too long while I was sleeping. See how mad she is. I guess she's been up for more than an hour. Jeez. I can't help it. I was tired from everything that happened yesterday. I was attacked by you at school, and when I came home, I had to fight Chiki, and I had to look after you, and then, you know, that. I should be sleeping all day after all that.
Dad? Son?
Seeming to recall what we did, Akiha blushes. She's so cute. Seeing that blush makes me want to tease her even more. What? You were holding on to me so tight. Don't tell me you didn't like it.
Well...
She mumbles while looking down at the floor. It's alright. If you don't like it, I won't force you to do it. I guess we could just have a pure relationship from now on.
兄さん、私、well...
What? I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, but I can't hold a straight face. Just looking at her makes me want to burst out laughing.
But it's not that you dislike it, but...
Oh, I see. So you don't really like it then. Okay, I'll restrain myself from now on.
Oh, but... I guess I do like it, but...
Akiha looks away as she answers. I see, but you keep saying but.
I can't help it. I couldn't think back then. I couldn't really tell if it was good or bad.
Alright, then let's do it again to find out for sure. I want to take off your clothes myself this time. Akiha stares at me with her cheeks blazing. After she stares at me for a second, she purses her lips and shakes her head.
Nii-san, please put your clothes on. It's almost sunset, and we had to go back to the mansion.
It doesn't matter. This is part of the mansion. I want to stay here with you all day. Or don't you like that idea?
No, I feel the same way. But I was thinking that it hurts you and I want to do it on a real bed.
Oh, okay, you got me there, Akiha, you got me there. Even though her voice is a bit angry, what she's saying is so cute. It makes me want her even more. Alright, fine. To be honest, I was thinking when I was watching you recover, I wanted to sleep in that bed with you. Akiha nods. Alright, let's hurry up. Let me get my clothes on and we'll go back to the mansion. We leave the detached building and make our way into the garden. Like Akiha said, the sun is setting. And the garden is filled with red. Oh, the Red Garden. 20 years from now. Anyway, Hey, Akiha. What do you think Kohaka-san is doing?
Well, Kohaku might have figured it out. She's usually a little oblivious, but sometimes she's really cunning.
It doesn't feel like I did anything wrong. But still, talking about this feels a bit awkward. Knowing Kohaka-san, she might actually be happy and congratulate us, but I have no idea how Hisui would react. Huh? Just slightly, I feel a headache. I stop. Akiha keeps walking. Akiha, hold on a sec. I call out to her. She turns around. That face. Before I can stop myself, I fall to the ground.
Lee-san!
Akiha runs toward me, but she never makes it because she is stopped by him. Shiki! Oh my! Oh, wait. How am I supposed to know that's Akiha? I should have completed the line.
Shiki! You! How dare you do that to Lee-san!
Akiha lashes out, but she can't break his hold. That guy, Shiki, grabs Akiha's neck and starts to squeeze. After several frantic seconds, Akiha's head nods forward. Shiki holds her unconscious body and looks down at me contemptuously. You did it! You really took everything from me! If curses were real, they would probably sound just like that. Shiki looks down at me, his teeth gritting. I can't move. My energy seems to be escaping through my back. There's only a little pain, and the certainty that I might die here. I can feel my shirt slowly being soaked with my own blood. In my back, a knife is planted like some kind of alien wing. Shiki. Don't misunderstand, Shiki. Akiha doesn't really love you. She loves her Nissan. Yeah. For that, I may have to thank you. Isn't that right, Akiha? Please forgive me for being such a weakling. I never realized how much you love me. If I were smarter, you wouldn't have your purity taken away by such a pathetic loser. Shiki puts his face near Akiha. Since she's unconscious, she can't resist. Yes. It doesn't matter we're brother and sister. I love you more than anything. Shiki walks toward me, still holding onto Akiha. Kondokozo, I'll make sure to kill you so you won't come back, Shiki. Akiha has the strain on her body because she's keeping you alive. Strained? On her body? Oh? You didn't know? Akiha kept you alive back then by giving you half of her life force. Haven't you ever wondered about it? No human can survive with a hole that big in their chest. 8 years ago, that day, Akiha regenerated you by giving you half of her life. She's supplementing the life I took away from you with part of her own. And there's no way you could have survived if it wasn't for that. Sharing her life? That's why Akiha can't match her own body. She suffered all this time for you. As long as you live, she'll keep on suffering. I will alleviate that suffering now. Shiki walks towards me. My body will not move. I can feel myself starting to black out. Half of her life. I hear the sound of a sword sticking into the ground. Shiki screams. The reason for Akiha's spasms in the old man's diary. Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, let's move to CL Senpai.
Tanakin, I'll treat you right away. Hold on.
This body should have died. Someone lifts me up and takes me somewhere, but I can't care about what's happening now. What an ugly truth to have to face. It turns out that I was the reason Akiha had been suffering all this time. Don't skip. Finale. Oh, ain't that? Ooh, I wonder when this ends. I had a dream. No, it was a dream in which it wasn't mine. That day, the girl that clung to me crying who shared with me her life. It was her dream that I had. We live alone and we die alone, Akiha. Those were the first words Otosan taught me. Alright, let me read this as Akiha.
Those were the first words Otosan taught me. I did not know what the words meant, but I remember feeling uneasy, looking at Otosan's energetic eyes as he said those words. He was a very lonely person. I knew that I would be like him someday. Born into the Tono family, I had a Nisab, but I could not get along with him. The parents told me he was my Nisab, but he seemed to me like something else. Having the Tono blood means having the blood of non-humans. That might be why he looked different to me, but for me, he did not appear like that either. I could not truly accept my brother. And when I turned 6, a strange boy joined our life as another brother. At first I did not like the boy's name, as it sounded exactly like my brother's. And the boy was a few years younger than my brother, but he was mature and kind to everyone. Even though I was restricted by my family's creed, the boy took me around the play like it was completely normal. As I followed him silently, I started to take interest in my new brother. He was loud, unsettling, and a bit rough, but somehow I knew this person would protect me no matter what. As a daughter of the Toto family, I lived separately from my brother and the boy. Dosan says, I am not able to live a normal life due to the special blood of the Toto family. Unless endures work studies by accepting my fate. Otosan is not doing this because he does not like me. I tell myself that. He scolds me really harshly only because he loves me. My mind is getting worn out. The mind I had was cut down as it started to become smaller and smaller. But I felt that I could endure it, because I had a bit of a free time I can use to play outside with everyone after my studies. The three of us started to play together. My brother and the boy got along really well. I usually followed them silently. The brother seems to know that the boy was different from us. I also know that time flies by when I play around with normal people like them. Since I knew, I wanted to value this time, wishing that when I mature and become alone in this prison-like mansion, I would not be lonely and refrain from crying because I had these happy memories. The memories were numerous. They were really special times with special days I had. There was that night I went far away with the boy. On a dark night, the two of us in the field, surrounded by trees. It was really a dreamlike experience for me. Every day was warm like a parade, but it all ended abruptly. A hot summer day, I saw my brother in the courtyard and walked towards him. He He was panting painfully as he was crouching on the ground. I had a really bad feeling about it. I could hear the cicadas in the ground seemed to fail. Till, feeling myself starting to get dizzy, I called out to my brother. The brother that turned around was not my brother. I could not do anything. All I could do was watch my brother turn into an ugly beast. The thought that I would turn into something like him in the future caused me to freeze in place. The bloodthirsty beast attacked me. I could not run away. At that moment, someone pulled on my hand. The boy was there. When I turned around, he pulled my hand and ran. Is he not scared? The boy stood in front of that ugly beast as if to protect me. But the beast was only watching me. The beast that attacked me, and the boy that came in between us. I remember the moment warm blood splashed onto my cheeks. The boy embraced me and protected his sister from the beast. Even though his body had a fall and was bleeding seriously, he still embraced me. He protected my small body and did not let go. When I looked up, he was crying. The tears looked like they were from regret and not pain. "Woman," said the boy. Before he died, he embraced me, hoping his dead body would still protect me. The boy continued to apologize. "If I was part of your real family, I could probably protect you." So frustrating. I couldn't be a real brother. I swore you were more important to me than anyone else. He died whispering that confession. The boy wished for my safety even after he died, and he tried to be a brother more than my real brother. Those words were enough. I did not wish for anything more. I understood. I cried knowing that this person will never betray me. Even though it was imprudent, I embraced him back and cried from happiness. I was happy that I could think this was the only present for me, no matter what happened. I did not know what happened after that. When I came to, the only memory I had was the body of the beast getting dragged somewhere, and the body of the small boy being carried into the mansion. And my husband told me he said the adopted son died in that accident, and my real brother was the one who survived. I knew that was for appearances for the outside world, but I did not care. He was a lie. I cannot possibly wish for more. Even if the boy becomes my true brother in name, even if the boy himself is that way, I told myself that it would be fine as long as I could stay beside him as his Imoto. 8 years have passed, and our Tosen died. I ascended to full power over the Tono house, and decided to bring him back to the mansion, ignoring the surrounding opposition. There's no freedom for me as the successor, but I might be able to act selfishly at least once. Then, I would like to use that one wish for my love that will never be mentioned. That was good enough for me. I'd taken away everything from him, so I cannot wish for more. Back then, the kind of happiness I had while watching the stars together would never happen again. But as long as he is here, I do not care. If Nissan would come back. On a dark night, the two of us in the field surrounded by trees. What a happy and selfish dream.
Pain. I wake up to pain in my chest. An unfamiliar room. I was lying on the bed with my upper body bare. Instead of my clothes, white bandages were all wrapped around my chest. My memory is messed up. What's happening? What's going on right now? Everything jumbles together and I can't sort things out. Ugh. The only certain thing is this pain in my chest. The wound on my chest. I was stabbed by something from behind. By who? I don't even have to think about it. I was just stabbed by Shiki and Akiha. Akiha! I get up from the bed. Ugh. My body suddenly stops. The wound on my chest hurts and my entire body tenses. Even breathing is painful. I can't stand up like this.
Oh, you woke up, Terugyun? I'm surprised. It's not all you would wake up so early from.
What? Senpai?
Yes, it's me. Also, this is my room, so you can relax. Even Dad Tsukeski's after you. He won't let me come here.
It's you. Senpai, weren't you never going to appear in front of me?
That was the plan. But I had to help you in a situation like that.
Wait a second. Was she watching the entire thing? You know what I mean? Saying that, Senpai walks toward the bed.
Hora, the wound has opened because you tried to move. I'll change the bandages for you.
Senpai skillfully takes off the bandages on my body and replaces them with new ones. They are rather tight. No, Senpai, I feel bad mentioning this because you're helping me, but it's too tight.
Yes, immediate time so you can move around, so it'll be alright. Would you be quiet for a while?
Go in. I apologize and look around the room. This seems to be CL Senpai's room. I guess I was stabbed by Shiki and rescued by Senpai afterwards. But then, what happened to Akiha? Senpai, Akiha! Where is Akiha? Senpai's hands freeze. Senpai!
The circumstances dictate if I could only rescue only one person. I could not escape from that cute because he carried 2 people. So I gave priority to your escape since you had a greater chance of recovery.
Akiha! Are you saying you deserted Akiha Senpai?
Yes, her life cannot be saved anyway. I can limit danger your life to save hers if that is the case.
What? What is this person saying? Why? Why did you save me? Aren't you supposed to kill Kyukesuke? Then you should have forgotten about me and killed Shiki right there.
I had that choice, but you would have probably died. Your will must even know that you would have died. I must have treated you quickly. I wasn't sure if I could kill that Kyukesuke quickly, so I made the most certain decision and ran away with you.
You deserted Akiha? That's unwanted help right there. I bet Akiha would have been saved if you let me and killed Shiki.
I won't deny that. But Tona-kun, Akiha-san is not dead. Now Kyukesuke's purpose is to make her more like him. Akiha-san will not be killed. You were the only person that was going to be killed. Did you understand that, Tona-kun?
I cannot say anything. Senpai is right. What am I doing? Throwing my powerlessness at her. I'm sorry, but I can't believe that guy wouldn't kill Akiha. He's a killer. I know that more than anyone else.
Tona-kun, Akiha-san will not be killed. But please keep out on her. She won't be able to turn back.
I know that. But that's just her hair. Akiha is not like Shiki.
No, Tona-kun. The Kyukesuke's purpose is to tame Akiha-san. Tanoshiki, Akiha-san's real brother is not human anymore. So what he wants is someone like him. You understand, Tono-kyun? That Kyukazuki does not want Akiha-san as a human. That's why he attacked Akiha-san last night, but didn't kill her. I don't know how, but Tonoshiki must have found a way to awaken the non-human blood in that toenails.
Now that you mentions it, I remember. Ever since that guy knocked Akiha unconscious, her hair has been red without turning back. Senpai, how do you know so much?
I made you talk when you were asleep. I'll apologize for making you talk without asking, but consider it compensation for getting rescued.
I don't care about that. There's no point in her apologizing. Instead, I had to go to Akiha. I get up from bed. Pain. Pain like I'm being gouged with a knife all over my body. But I can still move. If I can move, I can't sit still. Senpai, you have my knife, right? Can you give it back to me?
Are you going back to the mansion, Tono-kyun?
I don't have to answer. Senpai holds the knife in her hands and stands in front of me.
That Kyukatsuki and Akiha-san are still in the mansion. But it has been over 6 hours since then. It's probably too late by now.
I said, it doesn't matter, Senpai. I don't care what Akiha is like. I've decided I'm going to be with her. A long time ago, I swore that I would be her real brother, like real family. I say that and feel like crying. It happened a long time ago. I promise I myself forgot. The family which did not act like a family, but still I work hard to become a family member. Only her. She cared for me more than the rest of her real family. I knew it was a lie from the beginning, but we tried to protect that lie. Really, I wish I never knew. What a fragile and faraway dream it was.
Tono-kyun, it might be true that you will be able to accept Akiha-san no matter what she turns into. But that's just a surface interpretation. Akiha-san herself will not allow her own existence.
Akiha herself will not allow her existence? Someone has said something like that before.
Listen to me, Tono-kyun. Akiha-san will lose her mind when she becomes one of the Tono. Her reason that lost to her instinct will go away, as she will repeat senseless murders like Tonoshiki.
Murders that she doesn't want. And Akiha... Oh, wait.
Murders that she doesn't want, and Akiha-san herself cannot tell she is doing it. There's no Akiha-san in her anymore. All that remains is the action called murder. Do you understand, Tono-kyun? It's not the people who are killed by her that hate her most. She hates herself. She herself hates herself the most. But she does not have any emotion to feel that, unless she dies. To calm down her awakened blood, you must reset everything. But to reset everything needs to kill her. If she has changed, the old Akiha-san isn't there anymore. By dying, Akiha-san can return to her original self.
Now I remember. It was Akiha herself that said that. Please kill me. She said that while crying. I cannot say anything. I thought my blood would boil. What?
I know it's painful, but please give up.
How? Selfish! I grabbed Senpai's collar and pushed her into the wall. This anger is not directed at her, but she shouldn't talk about Akiha that lightly. Are you telling me to kill Akiha?
Yeah. Hi. If Akiha-san wishes so, I'll let you take that role.
Don't joke around. I can't kill her. Senpai told me not to kill no matter what.
Tono-kun.
Her emotionless face starts to collapse. I know. I know that Senpai isn't saying this because she wants to.
Tono-kun, and there are so many things more painful than that, and Akiha-san knows that. And as she has already changed, she's no longer human. You cannot call something that cannot think for itself human. Although you might be able to call it alive.
Saying that, Senpai hands the knife to me.
Tono-kun, Kyuketsuki hunting is my job. I'll take care of that, Kyuketsuki, so...
No. I'm sorry, but you stay here, Senpai.
Huh? Tono-kun!
Him and I go way back. It's our problem. Honestly, I don't want you involved in this. But if something does happen to me, I'll let you handle it. I know it sounds a bit selfish, but would that be alright, Ciel-senpai? Senpai narrows her eyes. Transient eyes like she's watching an illusion.
Alright. It does sound a bit selfish, but I'll let you handle it. But I don't understand why you're willing to do such a thing. You're not even a member of the Tono family. Why?
Doshite? I know why. You said it already. I, Tonoshiki, value Akiha more than myself. But I couldn't love her as much as she wanted, so I had to go. All this time, Akiha suffered by herself. Compared to that, this pain is nothing. I'm going now. Thanks for everything. And goodbye, Senpai. I endure the pain as I start to walk.
Yes. Then bye, sayonara, Tono-kun.
I hear Senpai say that to me. Is this a good stopping point? Oh no, we can still go 30 minutes more. Nice. Okay. I reached the mansion. I have a headache. My vision is blurry like everything was shrouded in mist. My vision is distorted. I can't breathe properly. Just breathing makes me dizzy. Each step I take feels like a few hundred meters. My body is so exhausted, I'm practically numb. I drag my legs. My body has reached its limits and doesn't move like I wanted to. My mind thinks negatively, telling me I cannot do anything with such a body. But my burning blood denies all those ideas. My loud heartbeat. Only my pulse is high. Under the moon, my concentration is sharpened. I just came here naturally, and there's no mistake. My heart beats loudly. My throat burns. My body is exhausted and uses all its energy to stay alive. It's suicidal to fight like this, but I feel no fear. My fingers are paralyzed by the weight of my knife. My nerves feel frayed. What a familiar sensation. I remember this feeling. I felt it so many times already. The feeling he had when he killed in the dream. And a long time ago. I think I had this feeling too. Yeah. I won't last long. I head into the detached building. Strangely enough, I did not feel anything when I saw it. Chiki. It's you. Chiki gets up slowly. There's only two people there. One is a Kyuketsuki called Chiki. Another is a red-haired girl. Welcome, Chiki. I thought you wouldn't make it. My mind does not feel anything. Akiha is there behind Chiki. Her eyes look dead as she rests on the wall. Maybe Chiki put it on. She is wearing a kimono. That thing. Akiha is like a mindless doll. I let out a big breath. I didn't feel anything. It's like I turned into a doll, like Akiha. Feeling nothing. Do you know who's someone else in the mansion that feels like a... I know. But you're late. Too late. I've got Akiha back. Shiki walks toward me. Shiki, what do you want to do? I ask him as I raise my knife. Shiki tries to hold in his lather as he talks. Beats me. I don't even know. My purpose as Shiki is to get Akiha. I have no intention of sucking up any of the lowlife's blood. I see. But for that you were pretty random back then. Yes, you are so right. But it can't be helped. That wasn't my intent. It tells me, Shiki, to kill, deprive, and destroy all. I'm just following that. I don't know why. That's awful. Yeah, he's just randomly ass following Roa. What's the term for that? Intrusive thoughts. Anyway. That's awful. I don't remember much, but you weren't like that before, Shiki. Yeah, I went crazy from that day 8 years ago. There's a weird guy in my head, and he tells me to kill everything. Saying that, Shiki laughs. He keeps on laughing like wheels turning indefinitely. There, I can't find one bit of humanity. This is my last question. Oh, okay, okay, so... Okay, then I actually gives the... I mean, there's a lot of Taylor Shiki here. Anyway, this is my last question. Aren't you feeling any pain? Pain? No way. I'm perfect. I love myself for doing this. Well, I could say I was bored, but I already saw that. Until now, my only fun was to eat those lowlies. But that's over, since Akiha's back. Now I have no time to play with those toys. Shiki sounds satisfied. It was useless to ask, but I still wanted to ask. And this guy had the pain Yumitsuka had. The pain as a human, having to suck blood despite not wanting to. Then, you're not human anymore. My words are menacing. Shiki stops moving. I don't get it. I don't get why you came here to get killed. And I don't get that question you asked. Shiki, what did you come here for? To kill you and to retrieve Akiha. As those words leave my mouth, all the blood in my body accelerates. Are you saying, Shiki? Are you saying a normal person like you can kill me? There's no reason for me to answer. I narrow my gaze and look at his lines. Don't be full of yourself. This is mine. I won't give it to you. Maybe he felt something. Shiki backs up as if scared. Akiha is my Imoto. I am the only one with blood relation. There's no place for you. He looks at me with bloodshot eyes. There's nothing more to say to him. I raise my knife and take a step. You're right, Shiki. Akiha is not my Imoto. What? Akiha is my woman. Is my woman. Alright, baselines, here we go. Kisama! I take another step. Losing myself at my words, Shiki attacks me straight on. That becomes the signal for our last step match. I can't take much time. My body is at its limits. I want to get Akiha out of here as fast as I can. So there's only one thing to do. I had to dodge Shiki's arm and cut across the line on his chest. My body will be able to move this once. I will be able to avoid it. He attacks me. Shiki's range and my range are about the same. We try to kill each other fairly in our range. No, that was just my illusion. Ha! Shiki lets out a funny scream as he swings it. I stop it with my knife. There's no time to think about other things. My knife and whatever Shiki was holding clanged together with a high-pitched shriek. Damn! I thought I'd cut you in half along with your knife. But that thing is pretty strong for an antique, Shiki. Shiki swings it above his head. My whole body shakes. What Shiki is holding is a thing like a sword that must have been 10 times longer than my knife. I don't understand. He was certainly barehanded up until now. When did he get that? But there won't be a second time. The red sword swings down. Even if he swings it, it's only going to get stuck in the walls or ceiling due to its length. Huh? I avoid it instantly. The red sword Shiki was holding came down without standing stuck anywhere. During that swing, the sword was indeed in the ceiling, but it came down arching down like a hot knife through a warm butter. Somewhere, the sound of dripping blood. Persistent! Shiki holds up his sword once again. My mind stops. In my vision is Shiki and Akiha, sitting at the back of the room. Akiha blankly stares at me and Shiki. Akiha sits like a doll. Akiha. I can't leave Akiha here. But right now, I bite my tongue and get away. I go through the shoji door, which leads out to the garden. And that sword does not hit walls, then I'm at a disadvantage inside. Outside the mori. In this dark night in these woods, there should be some advantage for me. I suddenly feel dizzy. My feet stumble as I almost fall. The wound in my back opens and blood pours forth. No time for that. I let out a breath. Stumbling, I lean against a tree. I can't pass out here. I hear the sound of someone moving through grass. Shiki is definitely after me. Then, just a little more. I need to go at least to someplace where I can hide and attack him from behind. Then, something like a sword sticks into the tree I'm leaning on. I jump sideways. Twice. The sword that comes flying pierces through the tree easily. My body moved before I thought about it. I hide my body from tree to tree. The swords are following close behind. Is there no end to this? His swords are thrown one after another like bullets. What? There's no end. As I run away, he increases the amount of swords he throws at me. When I notice the dark forest is full of pierced trees, looking like some sort of foreign execution site. Huh? Huh? Are you done running away now, Shiki? Don't tell me you think you can kill me here. I can hear his voice. He does not throw his sword, as I can't see him. Maybe he can't see me. No. No way. I straighten out and lean on the big tree. His sword shouldn't pierce through a tree this big. Hey man, where's all that talk you gave me earlier? If you're going to kill me, it's no fun unless you try. The voice echoes as I cannot tell where he is. I close my eyes and try to make my hearing more sensitive. I can't hear his breathing or feel his presence. Of course. I don't have beast-like senses like he does. I hear a dripping noise. What is it? I don't think there's any water around here. Jeez, you are a big chicken. All right. If that's all you're going to do, I'll make this interesting for you. You can hide there all you want. I can hear his voice, but I still can't tell where he is. Let's see. If that's the case, I'll have to make this a bit interesting. It's no fun just to kill you. It's easy to skewer right now, but I bet Akiha won't be happy about that. That dripping sound. It's closer this time. The sound is from the tree right in front of me. When I look, I see it's the sound of liquid dripping down the sword that pierced the tree. Yes. I should crush your hands, fate, and make you a toy from Akiha. Akiha likes to play with dolls, and it would suit her. It doesn't seem to be sap. Some kind of liquid is dripping down that thin sword. When I look at it harder, it seems more like ice melting to water. Oh yeah. I haven't told you this yet, but Akiha right now is a bit out of my hands. I guess I was too happy, and I overdid it. It's good she's back, but it's a problem when she bites anyone she sees, right? The liquid drips down. The red sword is more like a blade itself than a sword. A simple weapon, just a blade. This is the weapon Chiki was throwing. A red, thin, long blade. But why is that dripping red liquid? Red. Red. Red? I see. I'll pass on making you Akiha's toy. I'm sure it'll be a great present if I give you to her with tons of swords sticking in you. But I think Akiha will bite on you before she plays with you. I can't let Akiha eat such a poor meal. Tons of swords sticking in you. Welcome back, Shiki of welcome back, Emiya of fucking Heaven's Feel. Tamare. Aka. That person. Aka. There's something important. Aka. I had to realize it. Wait a minute. Yes, that's a good idea. To let Akiha be a cannibal just like me. Blood. I see. It's blood. That's blood. That's why there's so many swords around here. There are hundreds of swords stuck in the trees. Disjointed hands and feet scattered around. Dark night. Glass moon. The bloody forest. The Red Garden. Yes. Yes. That's good. It'll be excellent if you were her first meal. I made up my mind. Yes. Now, I have to get Akiha to be just like me as soon as possible. The dripping sound. The sound of new blood dripping. Sayonara. Shiki. Saraba. Maybe it's Saraba. It's better to say Saraba in this situation. Saraba Shiki. I must say we were quite close. But I'm done playing around. That lets me know where he is. I get away from the tree I'm leaning on. I turn around and cut its lines. Sliding, the large tree falls to the ground. Ah! I hear the voice from above. In a word, he was saying such tasteless things right above me until now. Kisama! Shiki comes falling down. In his hand is the red sword made of blood. But before he could swing it, my knife cuts through his arm. Splattering blood. Shiki's arm falls to the ground. The blood pouring out of his sliced arm makes a black stain on the ground. That's the same for me, as I am below him. Red blood, like human blood, splashes on my chest. Shiki falls to the ground and jumps back like a monkey. Shiki looks at me. Oh, I guess you can do it if you try. I'm relieved, Shiki. It's unlike you to be killed so easily like that. I try to say something and I stop. I have no room for that. Kill, 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 kill. If you have energy to move your mouth, use it to eliminate that creature. My body takes over my mind. Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Damn, don't act like you're the good guy. You're more like a monster than I am. I grip my knife as I walk toward Chiki. You don't even want to talk to me, huh? I feel the same way too. I don't want to talk to you either. I may be a cannibal, but I'm not a machine like you. I walk through the grass. All right. I still have a mind that lets me choose. I know what I'm doing is considered evil for you guys, but we do it knowing that. But what are you? Being controlled by your blood? I'm asking, what are you trying to kill without any will of your own? Nanaya Shiki? The racist. I walk to kill him. Shit. Do you know how you look right now? You're not a living thing. You're like a machine. A doll that kills anything not human. Ah, I see. It was only right that the old man exterminated the Nanaya. Because you're all emotionless killers. The last step. With this, I will be able to kill this monster. See. That's the kind of creature you are, Shiki. If you're fighting anyone not human, all you do is kill them, no matter how much they look human. Then, are you going to kill Akiha too after you kill me? What in the world? I would never. Can you say that you wouldn't? I'll tell you. But Akiha is more like a monster than I am. With her in front of you, there's no way you'll be able to hold down your impulse. See? If you have any reason left in you as Tono Shiki and not Nanaya Shiki, you should understand. You're going to be killed by me. Or that it's best if you kill yourself. He disappears. No, he ran away. I can hear the sounds of grass as he runs. He is running into the forest. Oh, I let him get away. I could have definitely killed him, but I let him get away. Why? Part of me is angry. Part of me thinks it's a good thing. I can't let him get away. There is the trail of blood on the grass. I cut out one of his arms. His trail of blood will tell me exactly where he went. But if I don't hurry up, I might lose him. Take a breath, calm down, and then pursue him. Don't skip. I let out a deep breath. Calming down, I managed to restore control over my breathing. My view is painted in red now returns to normal. One more calming breath. I won't believe what Shiki says. I would never kill Akiha. There's no way I would kill someone simply because they weren't human. It's different. It's different from back then. I'm different from Shiki. I can control my actions through my own willpower. It's just... the smell of blood is so strong. It makes me remember the past. And that scares me. Ah! My right hand is still holding the knife. With my bare left hand, I wipe the blood off my chest. With that, the smell of blood goes away a bit. Shiki! In the darkness, the trail of blood seems to light the way. I take another deep breath and go after Shiki. This is the last stop. Is this just a coincidence, or is it on purpose? 8 years ago. We fight to the death once more at the place where Shiki almost killed me. You did come after me. Shiki is sitting down at the very edge of the clearing. Even that is the same as back then. I hold onto my knife and walk towards him. I feel something slimy under my feet. Shiki's blood has not stopped. All the flowing blood is from him. Splash, splash. His blood makes noise as I step towards him. That's amazing. He's alive after losing this much blood. It's like a giant puddle on the ground. But I'm also at my limit. I'll be at a disadvantage if I wait any longer. This is the only chance to kill him, with him wounded. I step forward. Wait. There's something I haven't told you yet. Can you wait there a bit, Shiki? Don't look at me like that. This should benefit you too, because it's about Akiha. There might be a way to turn her back. What? At that moment, my still functioning reason stops my feet. But my body's telling me to go on and kill him right now. I stop. I stop walking. I stare at the crouching Chiki as I stand on the slimy ground. Chiki is laughing loudly. I know. If I stop now, he will recover from his wounds. I know I had thrown away my last chance. But still, and there's a way to get Akiha back. I have to hear it. Really? What? I can't hear you. Is it for real? Oh, okay. Wait, sorry. I switched around. Really? What? I can't hear you. Is this for real, Shiki? Yeah. I talk a lot, but it's against my policy to ever lie. So I'll tell you if you stay there for a bit longer. And depending on your attitude, I could go ahead and save Akiha myself. Save Akiha? Is it that I felt something bad in those words? My body shakes and I almost fall. The ground is slippery because it's slimy. Slippery? Wait. I am now. Well, you should know how to save her. She has no power to live as a human, so she has to live as a Tono. And since she's using the power of the Tono blood, she became one of the Tono blood, rather than someone of the human blood. His weapon made of red blood. So, if you reset things back to the state where she can live as a human, she doesn't have to rely on the Tono blood. Hora, isn't it easy? If you want to save Akiha, all you have to do is eliminate the cause for her current state. I am standing in a puddle of blood. So all I want to say is, everything will be fine. If you just die! At the same time, I jumped to the side with all my power. It really was a matter of a split second. The blood that was flowing from Shiki's body, all of it turns into a mountain of needles. How could I be so careless? If that red sword was made of his blood, then it would be easy for him to make his flowing blood the swords as well. Grunting with exertion, I jump from the puddle of blood and roll onto the ground. But I couldn't get away unscathed. My left arm is useless now. My left arm wasn't stabbed, but cut from inside out. Sumari, the blood that wiped off with his arm cut through me like an exploding firework. I roll on the ground and fight the pain. I still got lucky. If I hadn't wiped off that blood off my chest, I would have grown swords out of my back and died instantly. Thanks for letting us know that the choice was important. Shit! I hear a voice. The sound of Shiki running toward me through the grass accompanies it. You don't know when to stay down. You should have died with that. He's coming. I cannot fight back since I'm on the ground. He's coming. He sticks out his arm with sharp nails and approaches, trying to dig my heart out. It's like a circus. Dark forest. I get excited thinking about the curtain that will rise. The faraway voices of the cicadas. Blue sky. High, high summer clouds. And then, I'll be killed again in the forest? That pisses me off. Again. Again and again, and being killed in the same way. Wake up, Tenoshiki. Enough of that. Aren't you tired of seeing that over and over? What? The voice comes from Shiki. Shiki's arm is not on my chest, but on the ground. It's nothing, really. My body has learned to react after having killed so many times in the same way. Tono Shiki simply avoided the enemy's arm, and then cuts across the line on the enemy's torso. Heart, you kidding me? With a sound, Shiki's body slides to one side. Shiki desperately supports it as it as he gets away. Why? 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 Hey, Shiki! This is wrong! This cut! Why? Won't it stick back? With a cramped smile on his face, Shiki staggers back. His upper body and lower body slowly separate. Shiki looks like a circus clown trying to desperately hold onto his body. It hurts. I don't like it. I'm going to pass out. I can't stop bleeding. My body's separating. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Seeing that, Shiki falls to the ground. His legs are still standing. Only his upper body falls to the ground like some kind of joke. He's still alive. He's still alive after becoming like a weird spider with only his upper body left. I pushed my body and managed to stand up. He's still alive. Then I had to kill him. I kneeled down in front of that thing. It's dragging itself with its right hand. I raised my knife. Now all I had to do is drop it. If I drop my knife in the center of his body, in the point next to his heart, everything will end. Will end. Everything. A stupid story that has continued for 8 years will end with just that. Yeah! Yeah! Shiki's voice resists that. It's not like I feel sorry for him. It's not that I got scared of killing him. It's not that my anger has gone away, but why? Why? Why can't I do something so easy as bringing down this knife? Laughing, that thing disappears into the bushes. I look with a blank stare at my bloody knife. I did not kill him. Or was it that I could not kill him? I hear that annoying laughter. As he is going toward the detached building where Akiha is left. I get up. How stupid of me. I should have known that he would have gone to Akiha. I start to move my weak legs and head to the detached building. The trail of blood goes straight into the detached building. Around the red trail are remnants of organ-like pieces. With an injury like that, Shiki would have died anyway without me finishing him off back there. But he is using his last energy to get to Akiha. I support my weak body and run. I reach the detached building after following the red trail of blood. The blood goes directly into the building. I made it in time. Nothing is different inside the room. Akiha sits by the wall with a blank stare. On the tatami floor is the trail of blood, and there, crawling, a man with only his upper body, dragging himself desperately on the ground. Akiha, dragging on, leaving a trail like a slug. Shiki crawls toward Akiha by the wall. Help me, Akiha. Shiki reaches out his hands, asking for help. His bloody fingers reach out to Akiha. I won't let him. I had to go over there and finish him off. What? An exclamation of surprise comes from both me and Shiki. Innocent laughter. Shiki screams as his heart is ripped out. Wait. Oh, it's time to bring out Akiha. Child-like laughter. Shiki scream. Blood splatters all over. Waves of red blood color the tatami floor and the walls. Laughter of unbearable happiness. Stop! Stop! Akiha! Shiki's scream ends there. That's because his throat, the organ allowing him to talk, is crushed and was torn away along with his head from his body. Akiha! Akiha does not react to my voice. She probably doesn't even know that's her name. Akiha waves her red hair around and laughs like a little girl. Akiha! There's no answer. And that is all I can say to her. She's lost her mind. Giggling. The sound of Akiha's laughter echoes in the room. She was fiddling with the body of Shiki, but seems to have gotten bored of her toy, which didn't move anymore. After looking around the room, she rushes through the shoji and runs outside. Her hands are still drenched in blood. Wait! I can't tell her to wait. I know that everything is too late. That child like Akiha. She is now an innocent creature, not knowing good or evil. Just a living creature that can only kill.
Please, kill me.
So, to go after Akiha right now means I'm going to kill her. Chase after Akiha. I cannot come up with an answer. But I do know that I can't save Akiha alone. I can't leave Akiha alone. My brain. I can't leave Akiha alone. I kill the flood of emotions. Without thinking, I go after Akiha. To my surprise, Akiha has not gone beyond the mansion. Under the moonlight, under the autumn leaf tree we once talked under, Akiha just stands there. She is standing quietly, not doing anything. Like a child, she is innocently staring at the falling autumn leaves. What could I do about it? No reason, no intelligence, a girl that's just there. There's no crime. Akiha's not the one to blame.
Please.
I recall those words.
Please, kill me with your hands.
What a cruel wish. She could only ask for that. She couldn't even ask for help. If you asked, I would have been on your side until the very last moment, even if the whole world was against me.
Please, keep our promise.
What a severe treatment. I did leave her for 8 years, but I never thought I'd be retaliated against in such a way. Akiha said, not knowing who you are and going around killing people out of instinct is more frightening than that. Senpai said, if you become something that just kills because of instinct, sometimes that is the only salvation. I grip my knife. Surprisingly, I feel no sadness. It's like my mind has gone empty. I don't want to feel any emotions. Akiha! I step onto the dead autumn leaves as I walk toward her. Akiha notices me and greets me with a smile. At least, I grip hard onto my knife. Akiha laughs. She laughs happily as she greets the person that will kill her. My mind weakens, but I had started walking.
That can be salvation.
I walk. Akiha does not run away, but waits for me happily.
Please, kill me.
The autumn leaves fall.
That was your last wish.
Akiha is laughing. There's no more distance to cross. Now all I had to do is stick out this arm. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. That was your last wish. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Right. No matter how painful it is for me, I had to kill you. Saying that, my eyes suddenly overflow with tears. I can't do that. Don't skip. And then I embrace Akiha's body from the front. There's no way I could kill her. I want you to live. Akiha tilts her head questioningly. no matter what you become. I still want you to live, Akiha. My tears cannot be stopped. Akiha hugs me back joyfully and bites on my neck. It hurts, but it is not an act to suck my blood. It is just a primitive act to bite me. Akiha! Akiha just frantically bites my neck. She tears off the meat and my bones are being chipped away. Akiha has no intelligence. She does not know who is holding her, or the meaning of an embrace. Akiha is a little different from a beast in human form, but still. Still, I want you to live. Is it wrong to wish such a thing? Is it crime to wish for her to stay alive even though she goes around killing people? Even though Akiha says she cannot endure such a thing, I want her to endure past it. Even if the thing that the crime is born by me. Selfish thinking. I'll save you. Hard. With all my might, I embrace Akiha.
But,
I embrace the wildly moving Akiha. Crunch. She breaks my shoulder bone by biting through it. Akiha! Even though one of my shoulder's bone is broken, I embrace Akiha with one arm. Akiha rages wildly. I embrace her for a long time. Is it because this might be our last embrace? I have never held someone so dearly. Try to remember everything. Their heartbeat, their warmth. Maybe since she found out I'm not going to do anything, Akiha stops fighting. I don't know how long we were like this in the falling autumn leaves, but Akiha has fallen asleep in my arms. I rest Akiha's body on the ground as gently as I can. Akiha's hair is still red. If Shiki's words are true, then there's no way for it to return to black except for that one method. I swore I would save her. No matter what happened. It's really easy to save her. The reason why Akiha is living as one of the tonal blood. If the human she is sharing her life with disappears, she can go back to the original Tono Akiha. But that means the death of Tono Shiki. I don't know what leads to happiness, or what can save us. I don't know if that can be the way to save her. But right now, I can't tell what is the right thing to do. I give Akiha back this life. Don't skip. I don't think that can be a way to save anyone. It is an answer I carry with me since my life was saved 8 years ago. No matter how painful or hard it is, I feel happy just being alive. So, if I live up to my belief, I cannot kill myself. It's not like Akiha has died either. If she's alive, she might get well again one day if I take care of her. I know that to give away your life that easily means you have an illusion that death is honorable. Soretemo. Still, I want Akiha to be happy. I just want Akiha to be much happier than I am. Besides, I was dead 8 years ago, and Akiha has given me this dream this whole time. So, this is just about giving back what used to be hers. And there's nothing to be sad about, and there's nothing to lose. It's an end where everything goes back to where it came from. The autumn leaves fall. Akiha lies on the red ground. Her hair on the ground is red. It flows through the red leaves as if melting in them. Her face looks peaceful, as if she's having a happy dream. Jeez. Don't catch a cold sleeping in a place like this. I mutter as normally as I can, and look down at my body. The lines are throughout my body. I look to see which one would kill me the easiest. I had to return what I've borrowed for so long. I borrowed it for too long, but I can still give it back to you in time. Right, Akiha? If this body is being kept alive by Akiha, then if I'm eliminated, the life should go back to its original owner. I place the knife on my body. My heart screams loudly. I am still scared. Since I'm scared, I look at Akiha's sleeping face so that I can go away calmly. I just keep on breaking my promises with Akiha. The familiar feeling of death. The knife cuts through the line that will kill me the easiest. At that moment, as if the thing that controlled my body malfunctioned, my whole body stops working. I fall onto Akiha. As I start to pass out, I watch the falling autumn leaves. They lay thick like snow. It might be because it was so beautiful. My mind goes blank as if I'm going to sleep. Distant moon. White summer sun. And the sound. The sound of cicadas. Warm afternoon nap. An epilogue. Warm sunlight. I feel this bright sunlight coming in from the window, and I open my eyes slowly. I start to wake up. The sky outside the window is clear blue, and it tells me that today is going to be a beautiful day. It might be because I slept in an unfamiliar bed, but my body feels a bit heavy. Wait, okay. I should change my voice, but anyway, let's go. I stretch out a bit and get up. I hear a knock on the door.
Excuse me.
Hisui comes in with a bow. Hisui shuts the door as if she had a lot of experience doing it. A quiet morning. Looking at her acting like it was natural for her to come into this room, I feel for a while that this is my own room. Oh yeah, there you go. Now you know it's Akiha. Anyway.
Ohayo gozaimasu, Akiha-sama. Did you sleep well last night? Yes, I did. I'm sorry for saying such selfish things as Miyawate to sleep in Nisan's room. Yeah, it's no problem. I think Shiki-sama is also happy for you to use this room. Hisui says this haltingly. I see. You don't give up easily, Hisui. Nisan should be happy that you think of him that much. Akiha-sama! It is true, right? I'm going to get changed and go to the living room. Can you go tell that to Kohaku? Hi. Excuse me, Akiha-sama. Hisui exits the room quietly. The room suddenly feels lonely. Nisan did not bring any of his belongings here. There's only a bed and a desk. Really? How can you sleep in such an empty room, Nisan? I'm surprised. I would have obtained for him anything he wanted, but Nisan did not ask for anything. I guess he was reserving himself a bit, but he was basically a person with no desire for things. He was like that from the time we were small. He said with a smile that he did not want anything, and he was happy if we were with him. But that made me uneasy. He did not leave anything, and he was not restricted by anything.
And he let me know as a child that to be free is to be lonely. I look out the window. The Nisa was always watching. The forest is illuminated under the Aosora. After that, I slowly walk. The garden is filled with dead leaves. I slowly move my class body. I was still alive. My hair was returned to black, and I did not feel the rage in my blood. I was feeling rather well, and that the load I had always had in my body was lifted. I could almost say I disappeared. Yes. Since I was a child, the load that was there since I wished to save my Nissan was gone, as if it never existed. That load was painful for me, but it was also a load that relieved me. I always had only half of my energy, and I always felt the load, and I was happy. Because that load was Nissan, and I could feel Nissan as long as I felt that load. But that started to feel really light. I looked around the garden. I could not see Tonoshiki, and when the night was falling leaves, then I understood why I was able to live. Why Tunnel Akiha returned to the original Tunnel Akiha. It is really nice outside, and I can't stay like this forever. I have to get changed and eat breakfast so I can get to school on time. I come down to the dining room and finish my breakfast. It is only little past 6. I should be able to rise for a few more minutes. Akiha-sama. Huh? What is it, Hisui? Would you like to relax too? Hisui looks at me with an angry expression. No, it's more like she's staring at me. Is it a bit unusual for that calm, Hisui? It does not seem like you would like to join me for some morning tea. Is there something you would like to say? Hi. Please forget my rudeness, but why did you transfer schools again, Akiha-sama? I see. It's about that. The fact that I had transferred back to my original school must mean something to Hisui, since she does not believe Nissan has died. Why do you ask? I transferred to that school since Misa was there. Now since that Rizu is gone, this will be natural for me to go back. It does not look like Hisui is convinced. Or what is it? Are you saying I should have stayed at that school even though Nissan isn't there? Hi. It is not like Shiki-sama has died. If such a thing is done, Shiki-sama will feel sad. Ari and I. How can someone who's not here anymore feel sad, Hisui? I get up from the sofa. It's still a bit early, but I should leave. Hisui, can you tell Kohaki to get ready? Oh, and I will probably live in that door from now on, so I will leave you in charge of the mansion. I will make it official within this week, so I will give you the details when I come home. Akiha-sama! Hi? What else do you have to say, Hisui? Akiha-sama, are you going to forget about Shigi-sama? No, but it's a waste of time thinking about someone who is not here anymore. I'll leave the room. I will out to the lobby, feeling Hisui's eyes on my back.
Please take care on your way, Akiha-sama.
Kohaku walks me to the gate and bows. I'm going. I will be back this afternoon, so we could talk then.
Hi, but it's a bit regretful since I will not want to be able to see you off anymore like this.
Even you say that. This is just like before Nissan came. I only came back on the weekends back then.
That's true, but now that Nokihisa-sama is dead, there's no reason for you to come back here, Akiha-sama. You will only come back during long vacations, right?
Yes, I would think so. I nod and feel that I could not hide anger for Kohaku. The only reason I came back to the mansion was because my Otosan wanted me to. Now that Otosan is dead, I need not have responsibility as the successor until I graduate. There's no reason for me to come back to this mansion. Because when I graduate, I will live in this mansion for the rest of my life. It's stupid to let go of the last free time of my life. But I won't hire anyone else. Please keep up your good work, Kohaku.
Yes. Please come back here at least once a month, Akiha-sama.
Okay, I'll try. It's time. My driver knocks at the door to tell me it's time to leave.
Akiha-sama, is it really alright?
What are you talking about? Are you going to see what Hisui had said to me too, Kohaku?
Yeah, it's alright then. Take care, Akiha-sama.
Kohaku bows, leaving her in front of the gate. The car starts to drive down the hill. I look at the flowing scenery. Are you going to forget everything, Akiha-sama? I did not say anything when Hisui asked me that question, because it's each person's choice. It does not matter to me if Hisui does or does not believe in Nisan's death. Hisui wishes that Nisan is alive, just like wishing for a full count, games winning Grand Slam.
What the fuck? Akiha's making some sports anyway.
Seeing that my thoughts are meaningless, I laugh at myself. Because that is also my wish. Are you going to forget about Shiki-sama? Should I have answered that it will never happen? I know it is impossible for Nisan to be alive. Because the only way for me to turn back is for Nisan to give back his life. I know that fact more than anybody. But still, I am believing in him just like Hisui. Because it's still there. I look up at the sky. The heartbeat that was there since I gave Nisan half of my life. The low that I felt like I had another heart in me. The beating is there. It is really weak and faint, but it is still there. It does not beat and it feels like a rock, but I am certain it is still there. So while I am disagreeing, I believe more that Kohaku or Hisui or anyone else in the world that Nisan is still alive. He's going to come back one day. I should go back to my normal life since there are no problems. I come back to the mansion. I believe there will only be a few more times that I will be coming home like this. Got here earlier than I thought. I think I'll allow myself some sentimentality. I am in the forest. I had not set foot in this place since that night. There are too many memories here. The garden me and Nissan played around as children. The night when we snuck out of the mansion to watch the stars. The enclosure in the trees when I talked with Nissan when she came back. And met in the forest where I woke up in after the incident. She really is an idiot. I told her so much to kill me. And still, Nissan chose to sacrifice himself. I knew he would have chosen that. This is why I made him promise. But Nissan did not listen to a word of what I said. Yeah. He was like that since he was a kid. Nissan only did what he believed was right. He always sacrificed himself for others. Yes. Whenever Hisui or I were scolded by Otosan, Nissan took our blame. When I was about to be killed by Shiki, he saved me. And when I could not turn back, I didn't even ask him to, but I stopped the tears that were about to come out. I'm not sad. Rather, I'm mad. I'm really mad this time. He only thinks about himself and does not take into account how I feel. I really won't forget him this time. But when the person to say that to is not here, to where should I release my emotions? Nissan is not here. There's no feeling that he is going to come back. The warmth in my heart is gone. And the only weight of what seems to be dead remains. That's the only certain thing in me. I feel uneasy when I think about it. I feel like giving up thinking that it might be useless no matter how much I try. I believe that Nissan is alive somewhere. The load inside me is really faint now, but it is still there. So I want to believe he is alive. I want to believe, but Nissan, if it's this quiet, I feel like I might forget someday and I'm waiting for Nissan. But it is hard to keep my belief in him. The load still in my chest. Well, it might be proof that Nissan is alive. I'm scared that it might be proof that Nissan is dead. Jeez. I can't let anyone see me like this. I let out a breath and decided to head back to the mansion. And then I heard something on my feet. Huh? I cannot see it under the leaves, but something is there. Hey, some metal blade that shines in the setting sun. Is it a hand sickle or something? This neither for how I could delete tools lying about. No, it's not. As I notice, I forget to breathe as I pick it up. Yes, only once. When I grabbed the knife, what was dead beside me came alive. I do not know what kind of connection it was. Was there a special connection between him and the knife? But still for a moment, I could feel his heartbeat inside me, as I used to. Yeah, stronger than ever before. Oh, something warm flows down my cheeks. Even after noticing if it's my tears, I still do not wipe them away. He's alive! But just that fact, I cannot think. And then the way he is, he doesn't tell me how he is doing. But I know, Nissan is alive. It was only once, but I certainly felt Nissan's warmth, and I was able to embrace it. I take a deep breath and swallow my words. I can believe that heartbeat is enough. No matter what happens in the future, I feel like I can believe in Nissan. away for his return. That makes me real happy. Yes. I will hold it onto you for you, Isan. I put away the knife outside the Natsu Yoru and turn my back to the forest of memories. The forest is tinted red. I say goodbye to the forest, which carries so many memories. Because I can make new memories. And there are things I must do. I won't be indulging in sentimentality anymore. Now then, I go back to the normal life. I am happy as myself. And no matter how long it may take, I'm going to believe that he will come back someday and keep waiting for him until he does.
Oh. I'm just gonna skip that, man. I'm just gonna straight up skip that, man. It's fine. And that is Akiha's route. It was a good reread. And oh, we're finally done with Akiha's route. Holy shit! I wasn't, to be honest. I kind of forgot everything that tells me that we were finishing it today. So it's cool that we finally finished it today. And you know what? I'm never gonna do that thing that I did in the epilogue. You know what? Maybe next time, the next epilogue for Hisui, I'm just gonna use like some sort of TTS instead. I'm never doing that ever again. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I don't know. I haven't listened to the output. Might be bad. I'm just gonna use TTS the next time, so you could actually hear something derived from Kana Ichino's voice. So yeah, that's it for Akiha's route. We're gonna enter Hisui's route soon, and yeah, we'll be done with Tsukhime reread. Let me check on the schedule of certain things because I don't even know when Resident Evil 9. I know Resident Evil 9 is coming out this month. There's also the Purple Soft thing that's releasing this month. I've also put in my backlog the other famous Purple Soft VN, so we might actually read it in March. There's also Shizuku. Oh fuck, there's so much things in my backlog. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad to go through Akiha's route again. So those were good times. Made me reappreciate Akiha. Really made me reappreciate Akiha. And I see a more different light with the whole brother sister thing. I mean, it's also fetishistic when they, you know, when they kept referring to each other as brother sister, they kept having sex, even though they're not blood related. But yeah, I got a different meaning to that now after re-going through the route. So yeah, that was a good time. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna continue Tsukhime on today's a Wednesday, right? So on Friday. And tomorrow we'll continue our playthrough of Ikikoi. There's gonna be a lot more HQs we have to go through because Ikikoi has, as far as I know, 6 HQs for Dam Route. So that's a lot of things. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao.
日々を運命に翻弄される吸血鬼たち。反転するのは希望か絶望か。その目が知る終焉の道しるべに落ちた真相は何を無双するのか。空想が聖杯に注がれる時、新たな戦いの火蓋が切られる。月姫フェイトグランドオーダースペシャルイベント新鮮血英霊譚。1999年の7月終わらないんだよ。20日に世界が終わる。いい？今から飛ぶのよ。力を取り戻すために、世界を救うために。20日に世界が終わる。突然なんてありません。やっていていいのでしょうか。世界が生まれた時から定められたことなのです。
聞くがよい。世界は20日でおのくものどもよ。これは紛れもない真実だ。
全てを知り、そして全てを知らない間宮君がこの道を
だ人間が生きてるはずがないだろ。
私は吸血鬼って呼ばれてるけど、
もともと私はこの町の人間ではありません。
やっぱりあなたには私の手伝いをしてもらうわ。
召喚に従い参上した。と、あなたが私のマスターか。